Ryan Michad here from Handgun Radio and the Firearms Radio Network. I'm here with Critter. How you doing, Critter?
Oh, pretty good.
We're out here testing the SafeGuard armor. So this was sent to me by SafeGuard for us to do a little informal test. I will preface this whole thing with saying I am not NIJ certified. This is not a scientific test. This is just an informal test for fun. We've got a bunch of different various handguns here. We have an Arminius 22 Magnum, my Steyr C9A1 in 9mm, my Quartz and Custom Scorpion in 22 long rifle, my Smith & Wesson Model 66 in 357 Magnum. The one that I think will actually go through will probably be this M57 Yugoslavian in 7.62 by 2.5 Tokarev. And then just for fun, we have an M1 carbine here and 30 carbine. And then also we were trying to test to see if there was a difference with rifle barrels and pistol barrels. This is a single shot Rossi in 357 Magnum. So we're going to do a shot of 357 Magnum and then a shot of the same cartridge from a pistol and a rifle on the vest. Now here's the vest. It is a Level IIIa soft vest, so it's flexible. It's not like a hard armor plate, something that would be rated to stop rifle ammunition. And it's rated for 9mm FMJ, 124 grain at 1430 feet per second, and 44 Magnum jacketed hollow point, 240 grain at 1430 feet per second. Now, I could not source a 44 Magnum for this test. I couldn't find one, and the ammo was pretty much all sold out. So I found some really high velocity 357 Magnum, and that's going to have to do for the test we're going to do today. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to do 2 control shots at the beginning using the ammunition that the vest is rated for to show that it actually will stop that ammo. Then after that, we are going to take all these guns here and just torture the hell out of it and see what it will stop. And I think you'll be surprised at what it will stop. So, Critter, what do you think is the first gun that's going to go through here, in your opinion?
I believe the Tokarev.
Tokarev?
Yep.
What do you think about the 30 carbine?
That I believe will penetrate. I believe that's a little faster than the Tokarev, but like if that was going to be my rifle choice, that
perfect. We got a different smattering of ammo here too. We have a Hornady VMAX, so you'll see a little close up in the video here, but this has the ballistic tip on it. That's a 30 grain going at 2200 feet per second out of the muzzle. We have a Maxi Mag from CCI. That's a 40 grain going 1875 feet per second out of the muzzle. The 357 Magnum is a 158 grain. The Tokarev is basically just an FMJ, and I think that's going somewhere around 14 or 1500 feet per second.
Yes, it is.
I have a 124 grain jacketed hollow point here from Arms Corps, and that's a standard pressure round. And then I have a 124 grain Winchester PDX-1, which is a plus P. So we'll do both of those into the vest as well to see. And then one that I also wanted to try here is a Liberty Ammunition Civil Defense. Now this is a 9mm 50 grain, and it's supposedly going to be going 2,000 feet per second. Out of the 4 inches or so barrel of my Steyr, I don't think it's going to get quite that fast, but I'll be interested to see what this does against the vest. So we'll get set up here and get going.
I wonder how much stopping power that really has.
It worked. All right, so we're all set to go with the vest. We got it clamped here to a couple boxes. We have some gallon jugs of water to try to hold it stable and also see if we have any penetration, which we'll know pretty quickly if there is any penetration. So we're going to back up to about 7 yards, general self-defense distance on average from what the FBI statistics say. Also can vary, but I figure that's a good baseline. So we'll get shooting. All right, so we're all set. We got the vest right down there. The first shot is going to be the control shot. This is the 124 grain Arms Corps ammunition, standard pressure. I think it's probably going to do around 1,200 feet per second out of my Steyr C9A1. So let's see how it does. Let's go check it out. Alright, so we ended up hitting the clip, which isn't a big deal. I brought extras, so that's good. So the bullet is in fact in the vest. We'll see if we can't get in there and get it out of there. Maybe a little bit harder than we expect. There we go. And there we go. There is the recovered 124 grain bullet. Alright, so this is the second control shot. Now this is the one replacing the 44 Magnum that the vest is rated for, because I couldn't procure a 44 Magnum. However, I did get some hot-loaded 357 Magnum, 158 grain. So we're going to shoot this out of a Smith & Wesson Model 66. This is pretty representative of a gun that someone actually could carry and use against someone who would be wearing a vest. So let's see how it does. Let's go check it out. As you can see there, that's what the 357 Magnum did. It dented, it went right, dented this water jug pretty good. And also did not penetrate, but split the label off the back of the vest. So we're going to go ahead and dig that out of the vest. It's right there. We'll see if we can't show you. So there's what's left of the 357 Magnum round after we dug it out of the vest. So now that those two control shots have shown that that vest will actually work as advertised, now we're going to have a little fun. So now that we've actually done the control shots with the 9mm 124 grain and the 357 Magnum hot load, and it stopped both of them, now we're going to have a little fun. We have the 30 grain VMAX, which is supposedly going to be doing 2,200 feet per second at the muzzle. It's going to be a little bit slower in this Arminus revolver, only because it's got a shorter barrel. And then we have the 40 grain Maxi-Mag, which is supposedly at a nominal velocity of 1875 feet per second. So we're going to start off with the 30 grain, and then the next shot after that will be the 40 grain, and then we'll go down range and see what happened. Let's go take a look. So at a distance of about 7 yards or so, both of them stopped by the vest, which I'm pretty surprised at. I kind of thought that Hornady one would have zipped right through there. So see if we can dig those out and show you what they look like. Alright, so it stopped both 22 Magnum rounds, both of them fragmented, so I couldn't dig them out of the vest. So the next one we're going to try is a 50 grain 9mm from Liberty Defense, or Liberty Ammunition Civil Defense. Supposedly going 2,000 feet per second. I don't think it'll make it that fast out of my Steyr C9A1, but we'll see what it does against the vest. It's loud. Alright. So it stopped the Liberty Defense ammunition, the 50 grain coming out of the pistol. So we'll recover that out of the vest. The rest of the ones I don't really want to, I want to recover them after we're all done, so that way we don't compromise the vest by cutting it. This one is going to be a 357 Magnum, the same one we used out of the pistol, except out of a rifle length barrel. So we'll see if that makes any difference on the vest. So far, it's stopped every single round. Let's see what happened. Alright, so I just kind of want to show you the kind of force we're dealing with here. So that's the hit right there from the 357 Magnum rifle. That's what it did to the box, but the bullet did not penetrate. However, it split the backing here of this. So it was close to getting through. There's, you can actually see where the Kevlar kind of stretched a little bit there. So it stopped it though, but you would have some broken ribs for sure. But it definitely stopped it. Alright, so now we're torturing the vest. I've got a 124 grain plus P Winchester PDX. I've got my Steyr C9A1. So we're going to get really close to this thing and see if it will stop it. It's stopped everything so far. It really did some damage to the box. Let's see what happened. Stopped it dead. Alright, so we're nearing the end of our test. It stopped everything so far. We fired .357 Magnum out of a rifle, out of a pistol, 9mm, 22 Magnum, all of them stopped by the vest. Here we have a .30 carbine, M1 carbine. We got some Wolf, I believe this is 110 grain .30 carbine ammo. So we are going to see if this will be stopped by the vest. I'm going to be pretty surprised if it is stopped because that .357 was pretty close to going through. Alright, so we've got our last test here. Now, the last shot that we did, the .30 carbine, went clean through the vest as we kind of expected. Because, I mean, it is doing about 1900 feet per second, I would imagine. This one, I'm guessing will probably go through the vest too. This is 7.62 by 25 Tokarev. This is a Yugoslavian M57. It's a really light, small, fast bullet. So, we're going to see what happens on the vest. My guess is it's probably going to go through. Stopped it. I am amazed. The vest stopped the 7.62 by 25. I can't believe that. I'm very surprised. We're going to have to shoot that a couple more times and see if we can't get that to happen again. Alright, we got the 7.62 Tokarev. Now we're just torturing this thing. It stopped it the first time, so let's see what happens. So this is pretty crazy, but it actually stopped the bullet out of the 7.62 by 25. So that's 2 shots from this that have stopped. I don't think it did. She sure kicked hard. It certainly dented the box. Nothing. That really is incredible. Alright, so this is our last test of the day. We have a Smith & Wesson Model 36, 38 Special. We're going to try, there's 12 layers of the bullet resistant material down there. Let's see if that stops it. It's probably going to launch it right off that table. That's going to be pretty funny. Dead center. Definitely threaded it through. It stopped it. Look at that. It's hot too. Woo, she's warm. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a 38 special out of a snub nose stopped by 12 layers.
And that's a plus P round too. Something.
Another 22 Magnum. And some of these are fragmentation and some of it is the actual pieces. It's incredible that, I mean, this stuff is, it's thin. It's nothing. But layered together, it can do some pretty incredible things.